Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Tony with the Urban Girl Scout Media, and I am actually just sitting here going to try something different for the page. I'm going to, every week, I'm going to try and put up a video or two of just kind of talking about random shit, maybe what we have coming up, just things like that, whatever's on the mind. It's going to vary week to week. I don't even know what I'm calling this, really. I just know that I'm sitting in my car right now on my break, and well, I was looking through the Magic spoilers for Dominaria, so I guess this first episode will keep true with the channel and talk about Magic. I like this set, guys. I'm trying not to look at it too much. I'm trying to slowly only look at a few cards a day, maybe go one or two of each color each day, and then read through it. But the saga is interesting. The new artwork is interesting. The Planeswalkers aren't that bad. I'm still not really crazy about Karn, but I think someone will figure out how to really just screw with him and abuse that. So, it's pretty exciting stuff. I'm not sure how I feel about the lands yet. I think that's a smart thing to do. Honestly, this would have been a good set to do filter lands. In my opinion, this would have been the set to do filter lands, instead of doing them in a master set. But, I feel like I've spent quite a bit of time complaining about the master set, so I think I will move on from it. Have I told you guys how much I hated the last two master sets, though? And I randomly bought a pack recently of, excuse me, of Iconic Masters. I was at a local game store here in Champaign, and just thought, man, it'd be fun. Just buy a pack. They're $7 a pack. Pulled a Mana Drain. I still hate the set. Still hate it with a passion. So, I've got the most expensive card in the set sitting at home, and I still... it was a waste, and I don't see it getting any better for Masters 25. So, although I am interested in those ports, Shodden ports are definitely something that I would like to get my hands on. So, but back to Dominaria. So, decent 3 Planeswalkers. The red one's abilities escape me right now. I'm not exactly sure, but I thought that all 3 of them were pretty decent. I see that Squee is making his way back. For people who have not taken the time to find out some of Magic's lore and history, I don't know it all, and I'm not going to sit here and preach about how it's rich and fervent and all this, and I'm not trying to do that, but what I'm going to say is it's very interesting if you're playing certain cards and you know where they actually line up in the story. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool. So, I know they do the story spotlight on several cards, and things like that, and you can find all sorts of fun stuff online to follow it, but really the end result for me is, did you get the most value out of it? The value for me comes tying that story and the cards together. So, kind of rambling on here, but the set itself looks pretty fun, so I'm probably going to do the pre-release purchase, and maybe even go to an actual pre-release. I've never done the pre-release party, so not 100% sure yet, but overall, to this point, I've probably only seen about 25% of the cards that are out there, and I like what I see. I like the Opal. I saw that. That's going to be pretty nice, and hopefully I can get my hands on 1 or 2 of those. So, there's some cool stuff, and I really think that WotC knew, hey, we got to hit it big on this set. So, they aimed high, and it looks like they're going to get close to that. So, still a little bit to go, and I know I still have a lot of cards to look through. So, my opinion could change, by tomorrow or the next day, just based on the cards I haven't looked at yet. I know there's a lot of spoilers out there, and I've asked a couple of my friends just to kind of keep it mild with what they talk about, because I actually like spoiler season. I like it. I don't cover it on the channel because I'm the type of person who I can go and look at the cards a week before it comes out, or depending upon the set, I may look at it constantly. So I don't really want to lock myself into one way or the other. But like I said, overall, this set just, it looks like it's going to be the bee's knees, bananas in pajamas, spicy, saucy, flavorful, whatever you want to call it. The shit, the turd, the next great thing. It doesn't matter what you want to call it. The fact is, this set has, it has some potential written on it. speaking of sets, so I wisely, after a couple of unfortunate circumstances with my car, and then the timing of it, being able to avoid the pre-release Masters 25 purchase I'd intended on making. I was going to buy at least 2 boxes. It's left me with a little bit of extra cash, and it is tax season as well. So I've been doing some research online, and I think I'm going to buy a couple of booster boxes. I'm thinking either Omniket or Return to Ravnica. They both have a ton of cards that I love. The reason that Omniket is even in the conversation, because I think that RTR is a little bit better. It's easier to get my hands on these. That's the reason it came down to these 2 sets as well. Because if it was up to me, there's some different sets I would go and get. But in terms of a reasonable financial situation, I decided that going after one of these 2 is smartest. And so Omniket with the invocations, or whatever the crappy printing is that they gave us, I really like those. I thought that was really cool. So just pull one and it's almost paid for the box. So that's kind of how I'm looking at that. And then Return to Ravnica had it just had a great feel to it. I love the guilds. That is the kind of Magic player I am. When that set came out, I was really big into repping the guild. Is it for life? Blue Red Sun. So we rock that. We run that shit. So I don't know. What about you guys? What do you guys, when it was back to the guilds? If you were a guild player, what did you guys like to do? Did you like to run the guilds, or did you like to just kind of I'll do whatever the fuck I want? So kind of an interesting question. Something I might do a little talk on later, is the guilds of Magic. So but yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I've been going on for about 7 minutes now, and I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea what the next topic's going to be. I have no idea what I'm calling this shit yet. I may put a title on it before I actually post it, or like a working title or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. What I do know is that I'm trying to find new and engaging ways to give out just content and whatnot to you guys. So that'll do it. Subscribe below. Give us a like, give us a shout out, give us a share. Tell people you hate us. Any recognition is good recognition. Just help us out. If you know a nerd, spread the word. That might be the slogan of the channel. If you know a nerd, spread the word. So, and then if you're a baseball fan, I'm hoping this weekend, and it is March Madness as well. We'll talk about that. I'm hoping this weekend to put up a baseball season preview video with a good friend of mine named Nick. So we're hoping to get that taken care of, and we will talk about, of course, the Cubs. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Darvish. Oh, this is going to be a fun season, guys. It's going to be a fun season. I'm glad that I'm in the prime of my sports fan years like this, because I'm still able to go to games and things like that rather reasonably. And, it's just been fun the past couple of years with the Cubs. They've been amazing to watch. So, all right, guys, thanks for listening. Subscribe, all that. And I guess let's try that slogan. If you know a nerd, spread the word. We're here. Thanks.